Good afternoon, everybody. It's Wednesday. Started off raining. Now it's pretty sunny. Doesn't make no sense, but it's amazing. So today I want to get something off my chest that's really it bothers me to see how people live their life like this. It bothers me to see how people don't use what I'm about to say as their ammunition to strive. People go through a lot in life. You lose family members, loved ones, friends, you lose children, you lose yourself a lot, you lose materialistic items, homes, cars, bills. You've done things in your life that are pretty bad. You made some bad decisions. Fuck people over. You may have been getting fucked over your entire life. You may have been sexually abused. You may have been mentally abused, physically abused. You may have been didn't have your parents. Whatever the negative issue was or is that is going on in your life, what upsets me is that people sit there and they don't use that as fuel to drive them. They don't use it as fuel to push them to be a harder worker, a more resilient human being. They don't use it to push them to strive to be successful as their ammunition to be like, okay, I've taken so many hit after hit after hit after hit that the only option for me is to move forward or up, and to keep pushing forward to the goals and the dreams that you really want to accomplish. It upsets me that people use excuse after excuse and say like, I'm here because of this or because of that or because of this reason. Bullshit. That is not a real reason. And the only reason you're stuck in anxiety and depression is because you're allowing yourself to be there. It is something that so many people really truly believe is real. Yes, it's real, of course. I've experienced it. But it only occurs in your life and it's only there because you're allowing it to be there, because you're not changing your thought process. If you were to sit here for 31 days and to tell yourself 3 things a day that you are grateful for, I promise you on everything that I love that you will start thinking and living and being more of a positive human being. You could literally change your life. Like, that's the simplest facts of it all. If you were to sit there and make that decision to spend 21 days, like I said, to focus on 3 things that you are grateful for in your life, you can literally change your thought process from being a negative and a sad and less happiness within it to something that you can be proud to have, a mind that you are in control of, a mind that you love, a mind that you are passionate about. But you have to put in the work. Just because you've gone through the pain doesn't mean that pain has to hold you back, but you're the only one that's letting it hold you there. I tell everyone the story of the things that's happened to me as a child and the things that I've endured and the pain that I've encountered, the suffering that I have gone through, not having my father, the situations I've had with my mother, the relationship I had with my brother, the relationship I have with my sister now, the relationships I've had in general, my family not always loving me or caring about me, pushing me to the side like as if I'm nothing, being abused mentally, sexually, and emotionally by the people in my past or in my mom's life or in other people's lives. The pain that I've encountered, it's something that is real, but it is something that this is what people don't understand, is the people who've hurt me, who raped me, who put this pain in my life, who beat me, who treated me like as if I was nothing but their personal punching bag and still continue to do so. I love you. I love all of you. I love all of you for hurting me and for putting me through the pain that you put me through, and I respect it, but I forgive you. Simple facts. That's the truth. I forgive you all. And I also forgive myself for blaming myself for the things that's happened to me. I would sit there and say, I deserve this, or I deserve to go through this. I'm not good enough for this, or that's why I went through this, or because of the decisions that I've made, this is my karma. Regardless, I forgive, and I've understood that I need to be the best version of myself, so that way my daughter can be the best version of herself. So that way there can still be few people, and hopefully more people in this world, who learn how to love and how to appreciate and how to move on and how to forgive. You don't have to forget. I remind myself every single day of the pain I have encountered. I literally force myself to think about the things that I have endured, every moment of it, all the little bitty details of it. And those of you who know me, you know I have a very detailed mind. I can explain things to so much depth that it's realistic in a way, but it's just coming out of my mouth. But I sit there and do that for a reason, not to live in pain, not to live in suffering, but to simply build courage, to build strength, to move on, to use that as my fuel and my drive and my ammunition, so that way when more things come into my life, because we're never, like, for instance, we're never gonna stop going through hardship. We're always gonna lose someone, we're always gonna lose something, we're always gonna have pain, there's always gonna be pain there's always gonna be things that may happen that you may not agree on, there's always gonna be hardship. Regardless, at some point I'm gonna lose my mom, at some point I'm gonna lose my brother, my sister, my cousins, my grandparents, my daughter, my friends. At some point that's gonna happen, and God forbid it doesn't happen before I'm gone. But if it does, I need to prepare for that as well as you do. But you also got to understand that if you were to lose these people, it's okay. It may hurt, you're gonna miss them, yeah, but it's okay, because one, they would want nothing but the best out of you. They would want nothing but you to keep fighting for a future for yourself that's brighter and better. They would want you to stop suffering. Two, it wasn't your fault. There's nothing you or anybody in this world can do to have prevented it. It is the rightful course of what their life was supposed to be. Hopefully someday, I don't know, because nobody knows the truth of what happens after death, but hopefully we get the opportunity to meet them again. But do you really want to spend the rest of your life in depression and sadness and pain and misery and suffering because you lost them and they're never coming back, or because you've been through pain and you can never you can never forgive these people? Do you really want to be that person who literally lets those people win that have hurt you, or who literally gives up their life because they lost someone they love? Or do you want to be the person that when God comes to you at your final breath and tells you, were you happy with the life I gave you, or did you waste it? Do you want to be the person who says they wasted it, or they were happy and gets to get into the afterlife, or the heaven, or whatever the peace or serenity that we choose to believe in that comes after death? Do you want to be that person? Because I know I do. Being a person that is miserable and lives in anxiety and depression and hatred and sadness and anger and suffering and pain, I've been there. It's a familiar feeling, a very familiar feeling. Is it a comfortable feeling? No, definitely not. But if you're willing to put the work in, and you're willing to fight for who you are, and you're willing to give people the opportunity to help love you and heal you and to teach you the things that they have learned, and to accept the advice and the criticism without feeling like you're being judged, because you're not being judged. But if you're willing to do these things, I promise you, people, you will get a life that you deserve, that you truly want, in no greedy or selfish way whatsoever. But you have to be patient. You have to trust the process. You have to be willing to let go and to forgive and to love, and to understand that things happen for a reason, but it's nothing that you are. It has nothing to do with you as a person. That's my thoughts for the day, people. It's my Wednesday thoughts, I think about these things every single day. I just want people to be happy. I want them to get what they deserve, and that is peace and love and serenity and success in every way possible. But are you willing to take it and take it to heart and to be that person? We'll find out. Actions speak louder than words. I love you all. Happy Wednesday. Stay safe. Peace out, everybody.